We're coming to the tail end of summer, and I'm going to give you a market update for Boise, Idaho, and home prices did slip quite a bit here in the Boise, Idaho area for Ada County, which makes up Boise, Meridian, Eagle, Star, Kuna. Canyon held on a lot better this last month, so obviously the gains that we had last month did not hold up, probably just kind of a bit of a blip in the radar. And last month we had a massive gain, jumping big time from $540,000 to $600,000. But this month we gave up all those gains, dropping from $600,000 all the way back down to $540,000. So it's hard to say exactly what caused that massive rise and the big drop. Obviously, interest rates have certainly been higher, but demand has still been pretty strong overall here in the Boise market. What we're seeing is that homes that are overpriced are definitely sitting very long on the market, but if they're priced really well, they're moving quickly. Still people moving here to Idaho, still people buying and selling homes here, but we are off a good 40% of where we were both here in Boise, but also nationally of home sales. So home sales are down about 40%. So it just takes a little bit longer to sell homes. In fact, average days on market, you're looking over 30 days essentially right now. So just plan on taking, at least a month or two, most likely to sell your home, unless you price your home correctly. Now, interest rates did drop about 0.5% just over 2 weeks ago. By the time you see this video, about 3 weeks prior, interest rates came down. The Fed is indicating that they're going to lower interest rates likely 1/4 point come September. Now, I don't know if that's going to have a huge impact on the actual interest rates at that time, because I believe the market has kind of already priced in those potential mortgage rates drops. But we shall see what happens with home sales here in Boise, Idaho. But people ask me all the time, are we in a buyer's market, a seller's market? A lot of people think that there's still a lot of kind of the crazy home prices, the big jumps in home prices we were seeing during COVID times. Now, last month was a bit of an exception. You have to remember that this is a small market compared to a lot of markets that you might be coming from if you're coming from California, like where I'm from originally. So the median home price can get skewed relatively easily simply because there's not as many homes to choose from to pick that median price point on homes. So you got to keep that in mind. You also see that a lot in new construction home sales, where those home prices jump up and down quite a bit because there's just a lot fewer of them overall. Now, I decided to record this video out here just so you can see the beautiful summer weather we are having here right now. Fortunately, the smoke is dying down a bit. There's still a lot of fires going on around here. As you know, if you're moving here or live here already, smoke's definitely a thing here. But got my wife's garden behind here. We've got apples growing on the apple tree. The peach tree has sprung up quite a bit. Hopefully we get peaches next year on that tree. I just wanted to show you the beautiful weather that we're having here in Boise right now. Now, let's dive into the numbers a little bit more with Boise and Ada County in particular. We are up year over year with house prices, 6%, despite giving up all those massive gains from the last month. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think we're gonna bounce up and down with home prices. As we head into the winter months, home sales do slow down. Prices tend to come down a little bit in the winter time. Now, for new construction home sales, prices don't really deviate a whole lot in terms of dropping in the winter time, but that is where builders could give bigger incentives, just depending on how inventory is moving. And right now, there is still a lot of incentives that are being offered for new construction homes. Now, they are kind of phasing them out, but as of today, still a fair amount of builder incentives. So if you're looking to buy a home here in the Boise area and you're looking for a new construction home, then you may want to look at buying with the incentives currently in place to get in before the end of the year. If you're looking to move in the springtime of next year, then you can certainly still build a home. If you build right now, you're about 7 to 9 months out. That's gonna put you somewhere between March to May, possibly June of next year. Now, briefly, let's look at Canyon County. That's Yampa, Caldwell, Middleton area. It actually fared a lot better than the Ada County area did in terms of month-over-month home prices. Basically held flat. $425,000 is the median price right now overall. If you dive into the numbers a little bit more, resale did fell just a little bit by about $7,000 from $420,000 to $413,000. Now, new construction, it held on about $429,000, it was about $428,000 last month. So overall, the data is showing us $425,000 month over month. Now for resale, if we look back at the high of May of 2022, that was the highest price points we had in both Canyon County and Ada County. We are only down about $8,000 from the high back in May. So we're almost fully recovered for resale homes. Now, new construction has not fully recovered. I think what has happened is simply that there has been a lot more affordable homes that are getting built in Canyon County. So we're still off by $105,000 from the high back in May of 22. We were at about $534,000. And now we're at $429,000, so about $105,000 off. Again, I just think a lot more affordable homes that are getting built in the Nampa and Caldwell area. So if you are looking for more affordable homes or just larger tract of lands, that kind of thing, Nampa Caldwell is a good spot for you to look. Well, that's a complete update of the real estate market here in the Boise, Idaho area. If you are looking to buy or sell a home, all you gotta do is reach out to me via the contact information on the screen, or just reply back to this email. If you got an email, or comment on the video below, let's get in touch. See you on the next video.